What's going on, guys? Not Your Average Melt here, aka Ryan, bringing you a Call of Duty Hardcore free-for-all video. And before we begin today's video, I just want to say I'm sorry for my voice. I am sick. I'm ill. My sinuses suck. I just took Dayquil, so hopefully they work. And yeah, I just want to say a big happy birthday shout out to my sister Caitlin. Turns 18 today, no longer a minor. As she says, she's very excited. And yeah, I also want to give a big shout out to Savannah. For those of you guys who don't know Savannah, which you probably don't, yeah, so she's pretty much the one who convinced me to do YouTube. Just a friend, and we were talking to her one day and just talking about how I was very hesitant about doing YouTube and buying all this stuff and everything else. And yeah, she was pretty much the one who told me to stop being a lazy butt and do it. She actually believed in me, so that big shout out to her for that. And I'm finally doing it, so I was very happy. I'm sure she's very happy too, that the fact I'm doing it. But yeah, so we got some story time today about for my sister's birthday. Give you a quick story about my sister and brother. So yeah, it's probably about my 5th birthday, I believe. I'm almost positive it's my 5th birthday. And yeah, so my mom, it was a pretty big day, you know. Everything was getting set up. My mom was upstairs putting locks on the door, not the doors, but the stairs and everything, making sure none of the little kids went upstairs. And yeah, my dad went out to get the cake. So I'm sitting there watching TV or something, I forget. Probably watching The Lion King. That's my favorite movie of all time. But yeah, my brother is probably about 1, a little less than 1, I want to say. My sister's probably about 2, give or take, yeah. And so we're sitting there watching the movie, and I guess my mom left the cellar door open just a crack. So my sister's walking on her own, and my brother's in a walker. I think that's what they're called. With the little babies walking around in the circle thing, yeah, whatever. But yeah, so I'm sitting there watching, and I guess my sister opened the cellar door and kind of pushed my brother down the stairs. And guys, before you guys say anything, like, she didn't mean it. It was an accident. Like, all well and good. And yeah, so my brother fell down 14 flights of, not flights, but 14 steps onto a concrete floor. And all I remember is just hearing the tumbling and the screaming, and my mom flew downstairs to make sure everything was alright. And I guess, no, what happened? They called 911. I guess the paramedics took everything, looked at everything over, and found everything out. I guess I can't really remember. All I remember is just sitting there saying, oh my god, it's my 5th birthday, what the hell's going on? I just want to have a good time with my friends and family. So yeah, so what kind of put the day over the top was the fact that I was supposed to have a pony, because I guess my mom's cousin owns a ranch, and I was supposed to have a pony, ride the pony, have a good time, have some good laughs with the neighborhood kids and friends and families, whatever. You know, I'm supposed to have a fun time, and yeah, I had to deal with that in the back of my mind. So like a typical 5-year-old, once my parents settled everything, like, it just went to the back of my mind and I forgot about it. I had a good time at my party, but anyways, so just sitting there, riding the pony, galloping along, and I actually have a picture somewhere in the house where you see everybody there, with the exception of my dad and my brother, because they both went to the hospital to make sure my brother was alright. And I remember that night, my mom sent me to sleep over her friend's house, which her son was a friend of mine, same age, born a couple days apart. So yeah, we were just sitting there, having a good time over each other's house. And I just remember waking up the next morning, and I think I asked if my brother was alright. To be honest with you, I can't really remember. But yeah, and then even to this day, my sister will come up to me and just go, oh my god, Ryan, I'm so sorry. And it'll take me a second, and I'll be like, wait, what, why? And then she'll be like, because I pushed him down the stairs. I'll sit there and I'll get a good laugh out of it, because, yeah, I mean, my brother didn't, I mean, I shouldn't say suffer too much brain damage, but he really didn't. I'll tell you guys why in a second. But yeah, so my brother is a knucklehead, and I doubt he watches my videos, so I can go on and give you guys a good story about him. So I'm probably about 9, 10 maybe-ish, maybe 8. And me and the neighborhood kids are just hanging in the backyard. I think there's like 3 of us just hanging in the backyard. My brother's 5 or 6, whatever. And he comes walking out to the back and goes, what's up, guys? And we're just sitting there looking at a knife that's on the ground. I have no idea what's a knife doing on the ground. Sharp ass knife with little kids around. Come on now. But anyways, we're sitting there looking at it. My brother goes, "Oh my god, I want to touch it." We all specifically say, "No, Sean, do not touch the damn knife." And he goes, "I'm gonna touch it." He's like one of those kids. He's like, "I don't care. I'm just gonna do it." So anyways, he picks up the knife, and the kid's fingers get cut up, like sliced and diced. That's just embarrassing shooting right there. Sorry, but the kid's fingers get sliced. So we're out back. I'm like, "Oh my god!" I scream for my mother. "Mom, Sean just cut his fingers." She's freaking out because she sees blood on the kid. The kid's just sitting there hanging out like, "Yeah, so what's going on?" He gets rushed to the hospital. I go over to my neighbor's house and I'm just sitting there thinking, like, my brother is such a moron. Like, we specifically told him not to pick up the knife. And what does he do? He picks up the damn knife. So that's probably the first of many different instances of my brother having brain damage from my little accident with my sister. That sounds a bit wrong, but anyways, oh well. So yeah, then there's just even more damaging stories like with my brother that saved for a different day. Like I want to say my favorite one is probably the knife one, just because of how stupid he was. So before I end the video, though, I just want to say this shit pissed me off. Look at, I had a perfect chance to end it with a good clip, like a good shot. And what's he do? He just takes out his gun and just straight up shoots the kid. I was so frustrated. I played like 5 or 6 games. And I'd be like on 28, 29 kills trying to hit a shot. Then the kid would just run up with the machine gun and just absolutely end it. It's like, come on. Have some fun. But, guys, this is going to be the end of the video. I hope you guys like. Please, if you do like it, smash that like button. I'll try to get this to like 10 likes. Please like, subscribe, and peace.